All right. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Paul's Best Podcast, the podcast where we talk about only the very best. My guest today is somebody that we've actually now been... I feel like we've friends through socials too much. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But you just, you know what I mean? And I don't want to fuck... It's Rodia, right?
Yeah, no, you said it right.
Rodia.
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen, I'm Virzi with an I, so people fuck it up.
Virzi.
Or Veer. A lot of people be Virzi because they see the I.
I've been called Radio, Rodia, and then Vinny Brand. Can't pronounce my name. And now he messes up on purpose because it's just been going on for like 5 years. He goes, everybody make some noise for Anthony Rodia. And the reason why I sound like that is because Vinny's deaf.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
you know what's
I love
funny?
you, Vinny, though.
The funniest shit is when hosts just clap it up. It's like, you don't know the name, man. So keep it going for Michael. Let's go.
So it's funny about that. So I have my cousin Marco who tours with me now.
Yeah.
And he DJs for me.
That's pretty cool that you bring your cousin out, dude. How great is that?
He's a vibe, dude. He's a vibe. He's amazing. When I announced it, I said to my wife, I said, yo, Marco left his job. He's going to be touring with me. She goes, he was at his job for 22 years. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I want him with me.
Does he do stand-up?
No. Just a great DJ. And he's a vibe. He keeps my vibe up, my energy up. He's just a great dude to be around. And my wife goes, Anthony, that is so much pressure? I said, yeah. She's like, what if your comedy career ends? What is he going to do? First of all, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to go back to work.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do.
That's hilarious.
I'll go back. What do you mean, what is he going to do?
Yeah. You should be
he's in your best interest?
That's funny.
Oh,
you should be like, what am I going to do?
100%.
Oh, that's so funny.
Well, for one, we're moving. We're not going to be living in that house. But I took him to Australia last year.
That's funny.
And he's used to Goomba Johnny. He introduces Goomba every show.
Sure.
He had to introduce people. Their names weren't even hard. Like there was one guy, his name was Nick Chandler. I think it's Chandler. I'm probably messing it up.
Yeah.
So I go, Marco, you good? Nick Chandler. He's like, yo, I got it. I go, but you're good. He goes, Ant, I can't pronounce someone's name. It's not even hard. I said, okay. I'm sitting backstage. I'm like, I got $1,000. He messes this up. This poor kid. It was like a big venue for him. He was like, yo, make some noise for Australia's own Nick Davis. I went, what? And I walked out. He comes back in the green room. He goes, killed it. I go, murdered it. I go, that's not his name. And he goes, what? I said, his name is Chandler. He goes, what did I say? Davis. He goes, you know why? I was on ESPN, and the guy was looking up. The last name was Davis. I said,
God,
no excuses, dude.
Dude, that is so...
So he just butchers everyone's name. But yeah, my name's gotten butchered. I'm sure I think it's just the vowels and how to pronounce them.
I could see, like, people saying Rodia because you know what I mean, but it's Rodia. Yeah. So like a lot of times people, I always tell like people, I'll be like, look at it like Jersey but with a V because don't let the I fuck you up.
Oh, that's actually a good way to put it.
Yeah, because then you can't really.
Virzi.
Yeah, because you can't really, even though it's not spelled that way.
Sick if you were from Jersey.
Say it. I know. But I'm glad I'm not.
Jersey Virzi.
Yeah, but that would have been nuts.
I tell people to make it like the D is capital. Emphasize the D.
Emphasize the D because then Yeah. That's cool that you bring your cousin with you. I might shoot my next special in Australia. I've never been, by the way, but I got fans there.
That's badass.
Yeah, I got fans there, and you know what? My 3 specials were here. You know, I always tell people
same areas.
No, I did 2 in New York. One was at Levity over the bridge. One was in Terrytown.
Love Levity.
And then
I don't even consider that a comedy club.
Yeah, no, Levity Live was where I did my Live was where I did my my Netflix special, and then my other special, my first special that I did in 2017, which came out 2018 for Comedy Central. That was at the Terrytown Music Hall.
Another good venue.
And then my third one was in Chicago. So I'm like, you know what? I did 2 in New York. I did 1 in Chicago. I got fans in London, and I'm like, but what about so all these people from Australia were like, dude, you got fans out here. So I'm thinking about doing like a 400 or 500 seater in Melbourne. So did you go there?
Yeah. So I did Perth, Brisbane, Adelaide, Melbourne, and Sydney. Melbourne's badass.
That was the best one for comedy, right?
100%. Because there's so many people there, so you will pack that place out.
Yeah.
Like I had to make the adjustment and go, okay, I'm not in the States. I'm as far away as I possibly can be. I'm not going to go there and have 1,000 people in the theater. I have to understand that. But one thing that shocked me was you go there, and my worry was, are they gonna get everything? Like, are they gonna catch on? They were brought up on American TV, so they understand us way more than we understand them. So they were hitting on jokes, and I was like, "Oh, you guys understand?" And they were like, Yeah, Mike, who do you think? Who the fuck you think you are? I go, well, you don't sound like me.
Yeah.
I go, that's not how I sound. But you guys understand me.
Yeah, because
so it's a shot.
Yeah, Margot,
great people though.
Margot Robbie said it. She goes, when you're a kid in Australia and you're watching movies, it's all America.
Oh,
so like
100%.
they're like, we raised them through the shit.
Yeah, so they understand this perfectly.
But I get what you're saying. It's a fucking 20-hour flight, and you're like,
20?
You know, isn't it 20? What was it?
More
Longer?
than that, man.
More than 20?
So it was 14 hours to Qatar.
Okay.
And I did it with Marco. 14 hours to Qatar, and then 12 hours to Perth with an hour and a half layover. You could do you could do Emirates has a different route, but it's like a 26.
I want to get one of those suites on Emirates, dog.
Dude, I almost did.
Yeah,
like we flew business Qatar Airways.
It's like
badass.
Was it nice?
So you fly with. So you could either have it where
have a bed?
the person next to you is on the other side or right next to each other. So I was like, all right, it's my cousin. Let's do this. So it's like a queen size. My man took 2 Xanax, an Advil PM, a mimosa, 2 Baileys, slept a full 14 hours.
He's lucky he didn't overdose.
Yeah, I wanted to punch him in his face. We hit down in Qatar. He was like, yo, that wasn't even that bad. I'm like, I will punch you. I just watched the entire, like 8 seasons of Sopranos, or however many seasons there are. Are you out of your mind? Just slept 14 hours.
You just watched the entire Game of Thrones.
Yo, I watched the whole season of Tulsa King. Okay. Then I started watching Sopranos.
Yeah.
My eyes are bloodshot. Because at one point I'm overly tired. And my man, that's the first thing I found. He goes, yo, that wasn't half bad. I go, my man, you drugged yourself to sleep.
This is your first cousin too?
Our grandparents are siblings. I don't know what the hell that makes us.
That's
second cousin, maybe?
Yeah, that's great, though,
But
man.
Australia's badass, man. I did my first special at the Paramount in Huntington. I did my second one at the Count Basie Theater. And that's getting,
Jersey, right?
Yeah, that's getting pitched now. We're finding a place for it, hopefully.
Oh, so that was you did that recently?
August.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but Australia would be badass, man. Just to get like that different feel.
Yeah, because I love the States. Obviously, I love New York. Chicago's such a great town too. But like, I was like, it's gonna be the only thing that I have to think about is if I'm gonna fly a whole crew out. But Ronnie Chang, who I'm cool with, says he knows people out there, so I may just fly a director out and just use the
I think you could find people. It would be costly as hell, man, to fly your whole crew out there.
I can't fly a whole crew out.
Because let me tell you something. I'm so the downside. All right, so I'm glad I flew business. The downside is now I can only fly business. It's like me taking my daughter to Disney on Ice and sitting on the ice.
Can't.
She went with friends that were like 3 rows back. She was like, "Daddy, why are we this far?" I'm like, don't do that. I'm like, don't act bougie. I'm like, because when you get accustomed to something, you want it.
Of course.
The flights are crazy, man.
Dude.
Like, I'm going back this July, I think, and I have to weigh my options. Like, okay, am I going to make money? Is it going to cost me money?
Yeah.
I want to fly, but, my wife's like, don't do this as like a vacation.
Right.
Make money, but,
right. Right. Yeah, no, dude, my friends know listen, I'm a nice guy. Everybody who knows me knows, but I got a little bougie now. Like I was on Delta One, yeah. And those motherfuckers, they were like, yeah, normally we have champagne when you get on, but unfortunately we weren't able to, stock it. And I was like, what the fuck?
It's like, when do you drink champagne? I never drink champagne.
I love champagne.
I never drink champagne. Maybe on New Year's Eve.
Dude, ice cold champagne.
So I have a hook with I'm not even gonna mention his name because I don't want him to get fired. At JFK. So have you ever done the Delta VIP service?
Dude, oh my God. With the Delta One Lounge? No,
the Delta VIP. I do it with my kids, bro. We look badass.
Wait, what do you mean?
So it's I'll give you the number when I leave here. So you call up and you say, okay, I'm flying out of JFK in 5 days. Do you have the VIP concierge service available? It's expensive, but when you weigh out the convenience, they meet you outside. They get your driver's number. They meet you outside. They bring all your tags for your bags. They tag all your bags. They walk you right to the front of the line for security. They walk you through. They put you in a Porsche truck, drive you outside, go into like a back door up to the lounge, and then they walk you outside again, drive to the plane, and you go up those steps outside to get into the plane.
Whoa!
It's with kids. My kids are like my son's a lunatic, so it's good with him.
Oh my God!
It's sick. So I have a hook there that when I'm flying by myself or with Johnny and Marco, I don't use that, but he'll see me. He's like, yo, come to the Delta One Lounge. I'm like, nah, it's okay. And they have their own security.
Oh, dude,
it's insane.
Dude, I went to the Delta One Lounge because I was flying Delta One from back home from LA.
Yeah.
And they got like that dark room with the massage chairs.
Yeah, the one Marco fell asleep in and almost missed his flight.
He fell asleep
Passed out in the chair. I'm on the plane, and Marco's not there.
Because he was in there.
And I see him through the window running.
Bro, they got a sushi bar in there.
Yeah.
You saw? Yeah. So yeah.
Dude, Delta One is
so
insane.
yeah. So I get.
How can you not act bougie there?
You know, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I was like, no champagne.
Mark was like, did you just order a frittata in the lounge?
I'm talking to strangers like, no champagne.
It's like shit you would never complain about. Dude, the first time I took my father to the lounge.
Yeah.
We're sitting down, typical off the boat Italian. He goes, we get there, and the lady's standing there with champagne. She goes, champagne, sir? Champagne. It's at 10 o'clock in the morning. Would I look like alcoholic? I'm like, Dad, chill. He goes, champagne at 10. That's what these people waste their money on, is champagne. It's not New Year's Eve. I'm not celebrating nothing. Then we sit down, and he goes, oh, shit, you call this a food? This food that probably tastes like shit. The people that pay for this stuff? I go, Dad, they don't pay for it. It's included in either their flight or their status. He goes, what do you mean? I said, all this is free. You see a register anywhere? No one's charging you. He goes, you know what? Maybe I'm going to get a little bit of sandwich. He got up. He came back with 3 plates and 2 glasses of champagne. I go, what are you celebrating? Celebrating it's free. That's what I'm saying. So he had three glasses of champagne, 2 sandwiches, cookies. I'm like, how's your diabetes? He goes, it's a place. It's beautiful.
He loved it?
Not bad. Food's not bad. I'm like, yeah, it's not bad. What's your favorite cheese? Free?
Food's not bad.
Oh, my God. Funny as hell. But you got to act bougie when you get in there a little bit. I've complained that the espresso machine was broken.
That's great.
I'm like, what am I going to do with no coffee?
Yeah, I know.
Like, come on, dude.
I know.
I need a cappuccino. My wife's like, shut up.
I know.
Like,
do.
shut up.
That's the thing. Luckily, though, my wife and I used to fight. She'd be like, Paul, how much money you spending? Because she does the money. You know what I mean? She takes care of the money. And she goes, the money you're spending. And then I go, babe, I have a bad back, hernia disc. Right. And I was like, I can't sit for fucking. If more than 3 hours, I can't. You know. So now I get the beds and I do that. But it was funny because she goes, I'm gonna do what you. She goes, I'm flying to California, and I was gonna meet her. She had to go do something. I was gonna meet her. And
your wife flies by herself?
She did. She flew by herself, but she flew to meet me.
Never does.
And she got the bed, and she did it because JetBlue Mint might be the best first class.
Honestly, I love Delta. I'm going to agree with you.
I love Delta. I'm a Delta guy.
So comfortable.
I love Delta One. The JetBlue Mint.
Wait till you fly to Australia.
The bed's a little bigger on JetBlue than it is.
So
my wife did it, and she goes, "You're right." She goes, "You're right. We're not. She goes, "You know what? There's certain things."
You were a moron. I was just saying I want to live also.
But now you can't go back there. I can't go.
No, dude. No way. And so it's funny because I've flown JetBlue Mint, great, and I fly Delta One, great. Dude, you do these international flights, so Qatar Airways.
Yeah.
I said, wait a minute, I can order food, like all 14 hours. Like it's nonstop. You just make all, but it's like cuisine, dude.
Really?
Oh, dude, I had like 9 chocolate chip cookies.
What? Now you were in Qatar business.
Qatar Airways business. Yeah. This time I'm gonna try Emirates.
So
Emirates expensive.
How do you compare Qatar to like Delta One?
You can't.
The Qatar business is better than Delta One?
Delta, I love Delta, okay? Anybody watching this that works for Delta, I'm a platinum medallion. I'm almost diamond. You guys screwed me at $1,900. I didn't make it. Delta, compared to like Qatar Airways, Singapore Airways, Emirates, is like flying Spirit. Dude, maybe not that bad. Maybe not a picnic chair with a little...
It's a fucking Cessna. Listen, Delta One's a fucking 2-seat Cessna with a guy who just got his license.
You're on a park bench with a propeller plane. Okay, you're on a 1-seater propeller plane.
I saw the guy pull start the
broke
fucking thing.
Bitch. You got a tip cup on your flight. It's night and day, man.
It's wow.
Yeah, the walls come up. Like my cousin Morgan goes,
I love it.
Yo, you could like rub one out.
That's a
like not next to me. You can't. I'll fucking rat you out,
dude. Emirates,
it's sick.
Emirates is $10,000. It's $10,000 for one way, but you have a suite. Like it's nuts, dude.
Not for the $10,000. You don't. I looked at that.
Which one?
That's first class. It's like first class elite or something. Whatever it was $17,000 one way.
That's the one with the shower and the fucking I mean, listen,
my wife said, "You do that, I'll stab you."
Yeah, listen. I don't need a bedroom. I don't need a hotel.
Does it come with an armoire? Like, do I have drawers?
Where does my car go? Listen, do I get a parking space on board? I want my What
do you mean I don't get a walk-in closet with my plane seat?
I want my fucking Lexus strapped to the wing. Can you? I want to look at my Lexus while I sleep and eat caviar. No.
What do you mean I only get 30-minute showers on the plane?
It is getting a little ridiculous.
It is, dude. dude. And so I thought about it. I was this close, right? Number one, I didn't want to leave my cousin outside of the capsule.
Yeah.
And number two, I don't want to be in a capsule by myself on a 20-hour flight, 26-hour flight.
Right.
That thing goes down. Who am I holding hands with?
No, that's the thing. You
You know,
got
so I want to be around. And plus, I judge if we're going down based on everyone's reaction.
Oh, yeah,
Like I
yeah.
fly a lot, but I'm like, you know, the plane shakes, and I'm like,
No, just stare at
We're good.
the flight attendant.
yeah, well, no, we're good. That flight attendant starts going.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, I gotta text my wife.
You're
I
not
can't
go-
do that from the capsule.
Well, I was, you know, the thing about flying, I had a fear of it. I drove everywhere for a long time, and I learned
Right.
about it. And, you know, turbulence don't take it.
No.
It's the up and the down. But I will tell you this now with fucking this, you know, war, I'm going like, you know, like you try to rationalize. You're like, yeah, they're not gonna fuck with a trip to Miami. I'm like, listen, the Iranian guy, he's not gonna fuck with
Going to
it.
Jacksonville. Like, who the fuck cares who lives in Jacksonville? Dude, but it's funny
He's
you said
like,
it.
they're
'Cause-
sad enough. They're going to Indianapolis.
okay, so now you're gonna map your flights based on the least like anticipated bombing area. I'm like, can
Yeah.
I go to Florida, but can we fly through Baltimore?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
wanna,
yeah.
You know, land in Baltimore. So it's funny you said that, man, because my wife wants to go to Lauderdale
Spring
for
break.
Easter break.
Okay, yeah,
with
yeah.
the kids.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know, man, that's a busy time. And she's like, Aunt. I'm like, coming from the woman that won't fly by herself because you feel like the plane's going to take you down, yet I don't even get a text me when you land when I fly by myself. Now, all of a sudden, you're not afraid of bombings? I said, I don't think you know the tension in the air, but I think I'm the one. So the last two flights she was on, we came back with the kids from Aruba, and we came back from the kids from Florida. No bullshit. We're flying to Westchester Airport because it was just the flights were...
I love flying to Westchester.
Love it.
It's everything.
We are going down to land. All of a
you
sudden...
back up?
Yo.
Same thing happened. That's a Western. You want to know why?
The thing went...
Bro.
I'm like, oh my God, I should never take you on this flight. You're bad luck. You're going to kill me. I fly all the time. I went off on
Do
her.
you want to know why that happens? Because that happened. So I was on an airplane. You know who was on the plane with me? Mark Teixeira, old Yankee first baseman.
Oh, you can't die with Mark on the plane. You were good.
He's 3 rows up, dude. Westchester, and I found out why. Westchester Airport, same thing. It's my only aborted landing.
Right.
Where Anthony, when I tell you the wheels were, I'm not exaggerating, the wheels were 5 feet. And
Oh,
I saw
no.
my car.
Mine were down.
I saw my fucking car. Dude.
Yo, wow. Where we
And
going?
all of a sudden, zoom, and he went up. What it is it's the wind. What happens is, it's because, and this is a lot of times when you fly to Westchester, you'll
Right.
notice that it's going into Westchester, it's against the wind
Yes.
for the flights.
Yes.
So a lot of times people that like always fly, people that live in Greenwich and people that always fly, they're like, yeah, it's very turbulent. What happens is it's called wind shears, and the wind flies over the wings and pushes the thing down.
Right.
So when they do that, they're saving our lives, because basically what happens is when the thing's about to hit, it could smack. So
And it
they
could
know
shatter the wheels?
They know it, and he's like, nah, we're gonna swing around, try it again. And then he
So
did it the
ours
second
was
time,
different.
and bang.
My buddy that picks me up, that does all my buddy Ozzy that'll drive me everywhere. He sits there and he tracks my plane, so he'll watch the plane. There was another plane on the runway.
Oh
And
fuck.
it was foggy as shit. When they came out of the fog, they saw the plane and then went back
Oh wow.
up.
That's
And then they rerouted us to JFK. And then I found out that basically JFK, it's either JFK or LaGuardia has different technology to land
Wow.
the planes. Like the air traffic technology they have is different than in Westchester. Westchester's not advanced because it's a smaller airport.
Okay.
But it happened again in Florida. We circled 3 times. And now I'm like looking, it's going 4 minutes left in the flight. And then all of a sudden my wife said, why is it 17 minutes? I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah,
and my
yeah.
son's like, Daddy, are we okay? I was like, I don't know. I go, but don't tell Mommy next to me. I don't want to hear him out. And I was getting nervous.
Yeah, you
then
get
I started
scared.
looking. I'm like, are we flying near a building? I started bugging out, dude, because I am scared of flying.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
mean, you know, obviously in this business you have
can't-
to. You can't
yeah,
drive.
yeah.
But I bug out, man. And,
I did.
and then I look at people on board. I'm
Yeah,
like, he
yeah.
looks like he would die in a plane crash.
That's just
like, that son of a bitch looks like he would bring down a
start
plane.
looking for kids and shit.
Yeah, dude. I'm
yeah.
like, oh, there's too many kids on this plane. This is going to be a tragic news
no,
story.
no.
And my wife's like, shut up. I'm like, I said that out loud. I'm sorry. It
No,
gets bad,
I
dude.
was like that too. If you learn about it, man, it's incredibly safe. I drove to Milwaukee. I did all those drives.
Oh,
I drove
my
to Milwaukee.
God,
I
no,
drove
I
to.
can't
I
do
drove
that.
to with my brother. My brother. We drove to Chicago. We drove to Denver for
Well, how many years you been doing this?
This 20. 20. I've been a a pro. Well, I've started going hard in like 03.
Right.
Did my first open mic in '99 in Woodstock, but I didn't.
Wow,
but like that, I didn't start going hard in the business probably till like 03.
In
so
the
like
beginning,
I
you
would say-
drove.
I drove everywhere until like the early 2000s, and then I just got over it. 2005, I just got over it. But no, I've been doing comedy over 20 years, and
Wow.
like, yeah. I mean,
My
you're-
longest
you're-
ride was Raleigh to Naples after a show, 14 hours. With
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
That was my longest
That's a
ride.
long one. That's a
I
long.
can't do
but
that,
you'll see like you're a few years away from getting to, But the one thing that I respect about you and why I wanted to have you on the show too was because you weren't somebody, because there's two different types of people that get popularity, especially off the internet, like you did.
Yeah.
You could have just not worked, not worked, but like there's
Yeah.
people that like you're putting in the work.
Oh yeah.
You're putting in the work.
I tell my agent, book me until I tell you to stop.
Yeah, but you're putting the work in. It's like you're there are some people I remember too, like, and this goes for all types of comedy. Like I remember when MTV had the Guy Code and Girl Code show, right? There were people that would fill up rooms, and then they would say after the excitement of them being there.
Well, what didn't Schultz and DeStefano? Wasn't it?
Well, they were, but then they also did the Girl Code.
Oh, okay,
So there were
yeah.
female comics, there
Yep.
were male comics, but
Yep.
the ones that like that got popular from that show would sell,
Right.
sell out comedy clubs or small theaters.
Right.
And after 10 minutes, 15 minutes, the club owner would be like, "Yeah, man, there really wasn't anything there," because they weren't putting the work in.
Correct.
But when you put in the work, and it's like that, it's like you got. What you did is you did your shit, and people started to come and pay attention to you. And you're like, no, this is what I'm doing, and you're working at it.
I'm always writing, man.
That's the
I had a
thing.
guy just come to my shows last week. He came. I was at Turning Stone Casino. He came on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
And I see him in the lobby Sunday morning where we're getting ready to leave. He goes, "Yo, can I talk to you for a minute?" I say, "Yeah." He goes, "I came to your show Friday and I came to your show Saturday." I go, "Yo, I'm sorry about Saturday." There was like some douchebag in the front. His wife said something. I said, "My dad lives upstate." And she goes, "Downstate." And I go, "Where do you live?" She goes, "Syracuse." "Yeah, downstate for you.
Yeah.
I live on Long Island. He
Yeah.
lives in Gilboa. It's upstate because I'm driving up the state.
Yeah.
Shut up."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, that's my wife. Don't talk to her like that." I was
so
like, "Yo, my
cowboy,
man,
yeah,
you're at
yeah.
a comedy show." I said, "Have your wife not speak." And he goes, No, not about that. Not about that. He goes, "You had 30 minutes of new shit on Saturday that I didn't see on Friday."
That's great.
And I probably have about 9 hours of material that I constantly circulate every tour. And my agent's like, "You're burning yourself." I said, "I'm not." I said, "I want people." Dude, I have a group of people. They've been to 62 shows in the last 6 years. It's a group that travels together, like 12 people. They're like a cruise ship, like, I guess, group.
You got a group. You got groupies.
It's insane. They're out of their mind. 62 shows. They wear T-shirts and shit. I laugh every time I see them. But
That's hysterical.
I don't want to get comfortable in this business. You get comfortable, you're done.
No, you can't get
know,
comfortable.
You can be done. You can get those people that come 2-3 times and like, I want to be. I always tell people I want to be funnier than I was yesterday.
That's
you know what I mean?
That's the way. Yeah, man.
You got to keep grinding.
When I go to these cities, that's what it is. It's like people go, man, every time, and it's got to be different.
Right.
It's got to be fresh. It's got to be, but your fans will know. But that's because you're putting the work in.
You got to. Dude, same thing with you.
Some people
You
don't.
don't. What I love about you, dude, and there's not many comics out there that do this anymore. And it's weird to say. You post material.
Yes.
You're not posting. What's your name? Where do you live? I can't stand crowd work. I can do it. I want to get to my material.
Yeah.
When I go see a comedian, I want to hear your comedic standpoint and your outlook on life. You
Yeah,
got
yeah.
kids? Give me what you think about kids.
Yeah,
Give
yeah,
me
yeah,
your
yeah.
and what you do is you put out actual fucking material.
Yeah.
And some comics reach out to me like, "Yo, you're putting out a lot of material for free." I'm like, "So what? What are you going to do live?" I rewrite the joke.
Yeah.
I give the similar punchline, but I rewrite it for the stage.
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
think they heard it, but they didn't hear it. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll just write new material.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, "Oh, but aren't you burning through shit?" Yeah, but that's what's getting people in my shows.
Yeah,
they
right,
see that and they're
right.
like, "I want to see all of it."
Yeah.
So one thing I love about you, man, you're one of those few comics that put out actual material, not like an interview. What do you do? "Oh, you work for sanitation."
The one that the only time
You
I
do
put
crowd work when you need to,
the
when
on-
there's something presents itself.
Exactly. The only time I do crowd work is if there is like something, like when I was in Chicago and this couple, I said, "Are you married?" And the way she said, "Yeah," I knew that they were having
Right.
an issue.
Yes.
I knew. And
That's
I go,
great.
"You guys in therapy?" And they said no, and their best friend goes, "Yeah, they are," and the place went nuts.
posted
and
it.
And I posted it.
Yes,
But like
yes.
those moments are like, yeah, I'm gonna post that, or like the one that I just posted where the lady was like, "Oh, the Jewish people are over the river,"
yes,
and I was like,
yes.
"That's." But yeah, this whole like, what do you do? Where do you live? Oh, you live over there? What kind of house you got? You in a cul-de-sac? It's just like it's like I'm not here to interview somebody.
Dude, I'll do, but I'm saying I'll do. But you also post material.
Yeah, of course.
Like I was at a show where I said something about lesbians. I was in a Comedy Connection in Rhode Island. Said something about lesbians, and some lady screams,
that room.
"Scissor! Scissor!" I go, "Do you have gay Tourette's? Did you
Yeah.
scream out scissor?
Yeah.
Like, are you? And you work with that,
Of course, because
but I'm not
that's
going on stage going, okay, I'm going to pick on 5 people, ask them what they do.
Right.
When all your material is crowd, and listen, I get why.
Yeah.
Matt Rife blew up from it. Matt did crowd work. It blew up his career. He went viral. He's selling out arenas. But my thing is, I'm an old school comic, dude. I grew up on old school dudes, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Tell me a story
that
relates to me, that
Sure.
makes me laugh. That's what I love.
Yep.
Plus, if you're at a 10,000 person show and you're up top, how are you going to laugh at the crowd work down below?
Right.
It doesn't hit everybody.
You like to see the faces too.
And that's what I love about you.
I
you
appreciate
still
you.
post you write comedy.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
your take on family?
Yeah.
Tell me how much you love and hate your kids. You know what I mean? Give me
It's
what
just-
I could relate to.
Sure,
I can't
sure.
relate to the guy that works for fucking HVAC.
Right,
I don't
right.
know him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know him.
I'm here. We are here with Anthony Rodia, and you guys know we went a little long with this, but we haven't seen each other in a long time. And anyway, we're shooting the shit, but we do the best of something. And Anthony and I spoke about this, and you see the hat on his head,
Yes.
and we were talking because I was, listen, wearing hats is I don't know if it's more of an American. I'd actually like to. I'm going to Google
perform with
that.
hats?
I don't. Very rare.
It's the same.
Very rare.
I feel like they can't see my facial
No,
expressions.
it's just not. No, it's not something. There are a couple times if I was like working out material in the city, I'll have a Yankee cap on,
Yeah.
but very rare. But like wearing a ball cap, I think. I don't know. I'm going to Google this afterwards. I could be wrong. Very American thing. But men wear hats, women wear hats,
Mm-hmm.
kids wear hats. A hat is a thing. So what we're going to talk about, because you got a fitted, right?
Yes.
The new era fitted. Everybody knows the iconic one is I think obviously the Yankee one, the Yankee logo.
Most iconic fitted hat.
I'm talking about the white, the one they wear in the field. That's the most iconic. But today we're going to do best hats, best fitted hats, and we're not talking about what your team is here. Okay, so don't fucking because they're gonna come in. How can you do that shit when you're a Yankee fan? I'm talking about you're wearing a fresh outfit, you're wearing a nice pair of jeans, a new pair of kicks. You got you got a solid color hoodie on, and you're like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna throw something on the top.
Correct.
What am I gonna do? And I'll tell you one that now obviously the Yankee one. I'll give you one, and then you could
Do
throw
you
one
wear
at me.
backwards? How old are you?
I don't go backwards.
You don't go backwards?
Rare.
I don't go backwards.
I don't go backwards.
Like I asked you for a sexual position. Yeah, I don't go backwards.
No,
don't even
listen,
ask me. I don't go backwards.
Once I hit 40, I was like, I can't fuck with back.
So my problem is, I think my face looks thinner with it backwards.
That's great.
So I'll be like this. Yo, I'm driving my car Monday. I stop at a red light. I got my hat backwards, right? I have a midlife crisis sports car. I'm sitting with the top down because it's 65 and we all lose our shit in the Northeast when the sun's out. I'm at a red light. Dude pulls up, right? Him and his wife. He's like, sick car. I go, thank you, man. He goes, yeah. How old are you? I go, 45. Turn your hat around.
He
I
didn't
go,
say that. He didn't say that.
And you know what I did?
What?
I went, I'm sorry.
Dude, that.
He called you so off guard.
Listen, here's the thing.
You got a beautiful car like that with your hat backwards. Turn it around.
That's
I was like an old school dude, like in his 70s.
I like it frontwards. But
Thank you.
here's the thing. Once I hit 40, no hat backwards and no ripped jeans.
I don't do ripped jeans.
The ripped knee.
I got to hear it from my father.
like-
You pay full price for half of the material?
Listen, I go, once you reach a certain age, I'm a father. I got to go straight hat.
You're so right.
But I'm a father. What am I
Yes.
doing? Like my
Yes.
kid, you know what I mean? I can't wear the hat the same way that my son's
Same
friend,
thing with
junior high school
rhinestones.
friend
I'm not
would.
wearing True Religion jeans with rhinestones
No
on the back.
rhinestones,
No.
nothing like that. But
Yeah.
when it comes to hats, I'll tell you a great one. It was a great one with a white T-shirt.
Are you
in
talking
the
about a
summer.
logo?
I'm
Particular
talking about a logo. I'm
Okay.
talking about a hat. It is a team that's not the Yankees, but I'm talking this hat. Banged! I remember I was door knocking sales.
What color?
Queens red. It was
wanna see if
this.
I- can I guess it?
Yeah.
It's a team.
It's a team.
It's red. Like sick logo?
I love the logo. The logo's sick.
Not a Miami Heat.
No.
All right, go ahead. I ran
So
out of guess.
white. You go. Hold on a second. Let me. Nah, never mind. Go ahead. No, it was the all red with just the white C Cincinnati Reds.
Oh, that's a classic hat, man.
Not the black.
Yeah.
I'm talking. It was crispy red.
That's a classic
bright
hat.
red with just the white C, and you're wearing a white T-shirt in the summer with some jeans.
Yes.
That was a great one. But I was
White Uptowns?
I was a collector for a while. Like I was a.
Oh, so you had like Mitchell Ness.
I had the Pittsburgh Steelers. I had obviously I would have multiple Yankees.
Yeah.
Right, multiple. I could never wear a Mets. Obviously.
Right.
Can't wear.
That's one thing I won't wear.
No, you can't wear. Here's the thing.
I got purple Yankee, orange Yankee, yellow Yankee.
I like the military Yankee.
Military Yankee I have the ones for Father's Day where it's black with the camo and the green.
Oh, dude, I'll get a military Yankee and watch fucking Lone Survivor. Mark Wall. You give me a little camo.
Give me my hat. I'm watching Saving Private Ryan. Give me my camo Yankee hat. I'll bring back.
I'm in the military.
So how old are you?
I'm in my mid 47. I just turned.
Okay, so I'll bring back a hat.
How old are you?
45. I'll be 46 this year.
Okay.
I'll bring back a hat that wasn't a Yankee hat, wasn't a sports hat. It was a fashion hat.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring back a memory right now.
Yeah.
That if you're a true hat guy, you had it. You bought 5 of them at the same time. They were the most comfortable hat. I don't care how big your head was. It fit perfect. I got a big head. I'm 7.5.
Wait, now this is a designer hat.
A designer hat from back in the day when we were in high school. Do you remember? It had a strap in the back.
It had a net? Did it have the net?
No
okay,
net.
good. Okay.
No, I'm not talking about the Van Dutch.
Yeah. I was going to say, thank God.
This had a strap, and it was the most flimsy hat in the world. And when you put it on, you had a pair of brown Eastlands, khakis, a nice sweater maybe. You remember the denim Gap hats?
Oh, the denim Gap. I remember. They were flimsy. Yeah. A nice denim.
They molded to your head.
Yeah.
I had brown Eastlands, khaki pants. I dressed like I was in private school when I went to New High School.
Did you ever wear the old man hats? What are the ones? The you know the ones.
The Von Dutch?
No. This is not a baseball hat. The like the Kangol type.
I can't.
Yeah, no, I can't either.
I can't do it.
Nah.
Okay, I look like I own a coffee shop.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's like you know what? You're gonna probably love it when you're 70.
Yeah, but if I put it on now, here's what I try to avoid.
Yeah.
My father seeing it going, "What the fuck you got on your head?" I just
Gone.
Yeah, done. But yeah, the denim hats.
I will say I didn't wear Canada shit. I didn't wear a Maple Leafs or a.
I don't do backwards, and I don't do fucking Canadian.
I don't do.
What do you think? I put mayo on my head? I did a show in Toronto, and I bought my son a black Toronto jersey just because I think it would look sick on him, and I wore a white jersey. So I wear I dress like I'm going to a funeral. My wife says it all the time.
No, you wear black a lot, right?
Color on.
Yeah.
So I remember I took a picture of it. I had on blue jeans, I had on white Uptowns, and I had on an all white with the blue Toronto Blue Jays, and I bought an all black Toronto Blue Jays hat.
Yeah.
I love the all black, but I'll wear. I just won't do Mets.
Yeah, no, I can't do Mets. I can't do Mets. I don't think I've done. No, I never did Blue Jays, but I did all the teams. Like I did like the Cincinnati Reds. I did the Pirates. Obviously,
nice.
the Pirates were really nice because you could go like the yellow with the black was really nice, and that's like a certain type of outfit.
And am I wrong? Am I wrong that I feel like a fitted looks better when it's a baseball fitted with the MLB logo versus the big NFL stamp?
Yeah, yes, I agree with. No, I agree with you. But here's what I do. I didn't realize. You know when you buy a hat and sometimes you put it on new and it sits too high, like you're a fucking train conductor. Yes. That's because you got to ask for low crown.
I know. I found that out.
Yeah,
I found that out, dude. I had a hat on. I put it on like this. I'm like, what the.
You got to ask for and you could get
low crown.
Low crown.
Not too low.
No,
then you look like an NCAA player, an NCAA baseball.
Right,
they make those too.
Right.
Yeah,
no, you got to go when you go the regular fitted. If you don't want it to sit super high and be like that, like a conductor hat, you just say I want low crown.
How do you do it online?
And the low you could order it.
Oh, you can?
You could order it. Yeah. So and it's like I went to Lids and that's how I found out. I was like, can they? Is there? And they go, oh, just order a low crown. She goes, we have some, but if not, you order.
And you know, Lids can actually put you do flat brim or you do a little curve.
I don't do the flat,
no,
but I can't go a big.
No, like the what were the hats back in the day? The college sports. They all had the game day.
Game day.
The game day hats with the little stamp on the back.
Those were great.
Yes,
I had one
back in the day. I had the Miami Hurricanes.
I had the what is it called? The University of Las Vegas. What is it?
Oh,
UNLV.
yeah.
I had the UNLV.
They were big back then.
I had the UNLV red with the gray, and it was a snapback
Yeah, I
game
know
day.
exactly
The hat was crazy.
So UNLV was big.
Yep.
Michigan Wolverines was big.
Michigan.
Everybody had Wolverines.
That's actually a good hat.
So
too.
if I have I have different hats that I pick based on my outfit. So if I've got like black and yellow sneakers, I go Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll do Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
If I go purple, I'll either do Devil Rays, but if it's baseball season and they're playing, I'll go purple Yankee hat.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
weird because I can't. You got to like watch like where your team is. Like wearing Toronto, I came on stage and I was like, I gotta wear first place because at the time Toronto was in first place.
Okay.
If it's a sucky team, it's like I'm not gonna wear. I have a White Sox hat that I never wear. I have a Raiders hat that I never wear.
Actually, that was very big back in the day. The White Sox
Yeah.
hat. The White Sox
Huge.
hat were big back in the day. Yeah, but a fitted hat, those were great. Those were classics. Now, since I'm older, I'll do different color Yankees.
Yeah.
So like you got the black and the gold. That's good.
Yeah.
I got the green camo and the black. I got the
Mother's
regular
Day
one.
pink,
Okay, yes.
sky blue, purple, yellow.
Oh,
hunter green.
the breast cancer pink.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's cool. So like as you get older, you're like, I'm not gonna go to all those other teams. But coming up, man, and here's the thing, and this is not trying to be sexist, but women have it better because women can wear anything. Nobody gives a fuck as far as
Nobody's
gonna say anything about their fandom. Is my point.
And bringing it back to the whole backwards thing, my wife puts on one of my fitteds backwards with her hair down in the back. Yo, I'm done.
Looks good.
I'm like, yo, I know you don't want to have a third, but you're about to.
Oh, you like it?
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
She looks like one of the Fly Girls from In Living Color.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
J-Lo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
By the
Oh,
way,
my God.
everybody doesn't know, J-Lo was a fly girl.
Yes, she was a Fly Girl.
J-Lo was a
100%.
Fly
One of the best
Girl.
shows ever on TV.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God. Do Fire Marshal Bill?
My mom watched that show with me and my family, and she said like 2 episodes in, she goes, Jim Carrey's going to be the biggest star.
Yeah,
Jim Carrey was
dude.
like, because he was like, dude, the Wayans brothers took a chance on him. And
100%.
And they,
100%. What was that lady's name? Vera Milo?
Vera Milo.
When he did the weightlifting lady, he had the bikini top on.
Oh, my God.
I'm Vera Milo.
Oh, dude, with the
Dude,
pigtails.
he takes his arm and he cracks it.
Oh, dude.
Oh, my God.
No, he was
dude.
out of his mind.
He's hilarious.
But that hip hop culture, because which In Living Color was not the, as far as hats, that was the snapback era, not the fitted era.
You wear snapbacks?
I'll wear a snapback if the hat's dope.
Yes. So
If the hat's cool, if the hat's
all
cool,
my golf hats, because I won't do the fitted flex hats.
No. On golf, no. Ew.
Oh.
No.
Where your hat
golf,
stretches?
Golf, I love a snap.
Yes. So
Golf-
I'll tell you, if you want a hat
Golf
that fits
hats are
perfect,
nice.
comfortable, 110. The 110
110?
brand.
Okay.
It's a snapback with a little bit of a stretch,
But
so
not-
it fits your head perfect.
Yeah.
110.
Okay.
I got hooked up with a fan of mine that works for the company, and she'll just send me every year.
You're
going to
remember this. You're gonna remember this. You remember in the '90s. You know what hat was big in the '90s? I'm gonna give you a hint with the color.
All right.
Purple.
Charlotte Hornets.
Nope. Close, because that was big too. Dude, the CR Colorado Rockies people, and it had the pinstripes.
my
Do you remember the one with the
God,
pinstripes? You did, right?
Yes.
Yo,
the hat had pinstripes.
no, I'm saying the hat had
Yes,
pinstripes. The
yes,
Colorado
yes.
Rockies had different hats.
Yeah.
One was the all black.
Wasn't
with
that
the-
when they came out, basically?
When they first came out,
Yeah,
but then
they were
they
a
came
new
out with
team.
one of it. Yeah, Florida Marlins teal one.
Yeah, Florida Marlins was good.
The teal. But you know
Yeah.
what? This is now we're going into a now we're going. You know what? Now, you know
What
what?
are you
Now,
going to bring up now?
No, you now
Starter jackets.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Because you know what you got me
Love
with.
me a
You know
starter
how you
jacket.
got me with the starter jackets was when you said Charlotte Hornets, because that was
Yes.
the one. The
Yes.
Charlotte Hornets starter jacket was one that everybody kind of
The
wore.
zip up or the pullover with the pouch in the front?
I think I had the pouch in the front.
I had both. I had the pouch, but I also had...
No, the zip up was thicker, right?
The zip up was a
like
little
more
thicker, and it
wintry.
was all black, and it had the big logo on the back.
Yes.
And the sleeves
So that's
were
what
the
people.
color.
Yes, the sleeves. That
Yeah.
was like more for cold weather.
I'm gonna shout a team at you that was also popular back in the day, especially with the starter, and I had one that's gonna run chills down your body, because I'm telling you right now, I don't care what you wear. You felt white T-shirt with this hat and white sneakers.
Which one?
North Carolina Tar Heels.
Oh, that was huge.
The baby blue, and when you
no, the
came out with
yeah.
the patent leather Columbia Jordans,
Yeah.
patent leather baby blue Jordans with that hat,
dude.
oh, they were like, oh my God, his family must be in medical.
Yeah.
His family got money. Those are $200 sneakers with a matching hat.
Those were big, dude, because starter made hats too.
Yes.
That's where I think the hats morphed into.
I think you're right.
The windbreakers and all that stuff, and now they're coming back. The stars are coming back.
I saw somebody in Florida on the tram car, at the airport. I was like, "Yo, my man, is that a new starter jacket?" He goes, "Yeah, I found it."
They're coming. No, some of them. There's now some of them now. Dick's Sporting Goods. Some of them have them. So you.
He said he just bought it.
Yeah.
It was a Miami Hurricanes one.
Okay.
Miami Hurricanes was big. Tar Heels was big.
Yep.
The Hornets, I think everybody had a Hornets.
Yep.
Nobody even knew one player on the team, but they had a Charlotte Hornets starter jacket. Starter jacket was sick. And hold on, and I had this conversation with a friend of mine. So you and I are basically, I graduated in 98, you graduated in 97, right?
Yeah.
I say this jacket, and everyone looks at me like I got 5 heads. Did they not have CB jackets back then in Westchester?
CBs, yeah, I remember CBs.
With the stripe across the chest.
But I think it was more. I think the CBs were more of a New York, wasn't it like a more of a East Coast thing or no? My brother, but if you had a CB, you had money.
Yeah, CB and Nautica jackets.
If you had CB Nautica, you'd like, oh, this kid skis. No, if you had
this kid's got to pass the Hunter Mountain.
This kid
he lives in the North End.
This kid goes to the mountain.
Yes.
Yeah, like I remember CBs, dude.
Yeah.
I remember CBs.
The only CB I had was in my father's van. He had a CB radio, that's it. And he had Italian Power written on the front in a visor.
I had, because now sneakers have become, like I'm so nuts with sneakers that's kind of become what my hats were.
Yeah.
I used to have a closet of hats.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I'm not going to, now I'm not, because listen, it's one thing when you're in your early 20s and you're single and you're trying to, and you're going out, you're dressing up nice and you have this and that. Yeah, you color coordinate, you do all that stuff, you know what I mean? Then once you're like, all right, what am I a fan? I'm a Yankee fan, I'm a Knick fan. So now I'm like, let me just get the nicest Knick Yankee hats.
I get that.
So, you know what I mean? Because I'm not, now I can't really rock a Cincinnati
Does your wife break
Reds.
your balls when you like match your hat with like a t-shirt or hat with the sneakers?
No, but I want to. You want to hear something nuts? Oh, you're gonna. I mean, this is nuts.
Probably not. I'm probably not gonna think it's nuts.
This one. I think you might say, Paul.
Don't match it with your underwear.
No, I want my outfit and my sneakers to match my car.
I'm sorry. Wait, what?
I want my sneakers to match.
What color is your
car.
car?
So my car is a dark gray and inside black and white, which are all neutral.
Right.
But if I'm all fucked up. If I'm all bright or something, I'm like, maybe I'll take my wife's car. It's black. I know.
Are you serious?
It's like OCD. It's nuts. I know.
No,
that's why when I wear these, I could get in any car.
That is nuts.
I know. I know.
Yeah. So my truck is white and black, and my car is white and red.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, listen, I'll get in the car still.
How long have we been on this podcast? We ended your last podcast with heartburn. Now we're going to end it with this shit. Are you serious? You match your car?
I don't have to,
right.
But I put it this way, when I'm putting my sneakers on with my outfit, I'm just like, oh shit, this shit goes nice with the car too. You know,
I kind of get that. But see, my wife thinks it's funny that I'm 45 years old and like we go into my daughter's basketball game and I throw on a hoodie and it's got it's got orange in it. So I'm like, I
was just gonna say orange fucks me up.
No, so I got orange. So a fan of mine bought me these 3 shade of orange Air Max 90s.
Oh, nice.
And I put them on, right? And I put those on with black sweats and I'm like, bangles. And I throw it on. She goes, she looks at me. She goes, oh, you're gay. I'm like, what? She goes, you don't have to match everything.
I know.
I'm like, you're just mad because you don't. I'm like, you ain't got no yellow in your shirt.
Dude, isn't it nice? Isn't it a nice fresh pair of Air Max with a little orange in them? Nice.
So I do Air Max 90s. I love Air Max 95s because they were big when we were in high school.
Yeah.
I don't do the Air Max 270s because I have fat feet and they're too narrow. But my go-to sneaker, and I have like designer sneakers, like LV makes really good sneakers. Dior makes ridiculous sneakers that look like Jordan 1s. Yeah, they're comfortable too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll have designer stuff that I'll wear on stage, but my go-to is Jordan 1 lows.
Jordan 1 lows are great.
I mean, like 300 pairs of Jordan 1 lows, all different colors. What's your go-to? Like, if you had to buy new sneakers and wear them every day, what sneaker can you wear every day?
Oh my God, that's really tough. I'm a big Jordan 3. I'm a big Jordan 3.
Yeah.
I'm a big Air Max 1 and 95.
Jordan 3s are heavy, no?
Something
heavy sneaker.
It's not like I don't think they're not as heavy as the 4.
Which are the green glows? Are those 4s?
I think so.
The green glows with the hard plastic on the back.
Yes.
If you wear ankle socks, you get like that.
Yeah.
You peel your skin off.
It's like somebody's trying to stab you. I those are the 4s. Those are a little heavy. Right. I do love Air Max. I like Air Max 1. I like Air Max 95.
Air Max 1s are great.
I'm actually there's very few Air Max I don't like. There's a few, but Air Max I like. So I would say Jordan 3, Air Max. I love just these out of the box every once in a while. You need a few of these.
I want everyone to just pay attention to how sick. You might have a sicker sneaker addiction than I do. I asked him to pick one pair that he could wear all day. He goes, all right, so I could do Air Max. I could definitely do Jordan 3s. These are phenomenal. He's going to go like 7 pairs.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, so if it's Tuesday and it's cloudy out, I like to go with a nice mint green grayish to match my car, Air Max 4.
That'd be funny if somebody's like, don't worry, no, you're drinking. I'll drive you home. I'm like, what color's your car?
Can't do it. I'll risk it.
No, dude, I wore the Nike hat. The Nike hat's got brown in it.
What if you get into an accident? I got red on, so if I bleed, it'll match my Air Max.
You got a cranberry-colored Subaru. I got a fucking black Nike hat. I can't.
But you're drunk, Paul. Are you out of your mind? You think I'm going to get pulled over not matching the interior?
I'm like, yo, Anthony, can I borrow your hat? You're like, why? I'm like, he's got a black Jeep.
My designated driver has purple interior.
Mr. Virzi, why were you driving under the influence? I had a ride, Your Honor. But here's the thing. The guy's car had purple in it. Who's got purple hats? What am I, a Rockies fan?
Come on, how much more drunk would you think I was if I was wearing a Rockies hat in this interior?
No, but it is funny though, because hats are the one cool thing, and you nailed it before, and we could talk about it for a second. We got a few more minutes here. Golf hats are my new shit now, because here's why. Golf hats, snap back, and a lot of them are white.
Yes.
And you can pick now, because golf shirts and hats, because here's the deal. This is the beautiful thing about golf. You ready? We can't do what we did young. We can, but your wife in a way is right, where it's like, Paul, you got a little red in your cigarette, you wear a fucking Cincinnati Reds hat with a red fucking, what are we doing here? What are you in a uniform? But if you go golfing,
what are you in
yeah, it's like
you want stirrups? You want me to throw in stirrups for your sweatpants?
Honey, where are my cleats? I got a podcast. No, listen. But
yo, you got my derby shirt. I'm dressing up as a jockey today.
Here's my catcher's mitt, just to have it. No, but
you come out. Is that Paul Virzi at the bar? Does he have blackout under his eyes?
No, it matched his car. No, but listen. Here's the funny thing, though. You hit it, dude. You hit it. It's genius. The old version of that is golf. The old version of what we did with all these hats we talked about, all of you go to Lids, right? When you go to Lids, you got all the hats, the Charlotte Hornets and the Knicks and this, and then you got the Yankees and you got the Dodgers. Dodgers hat's a big one too.
Yes.
All these hats. But now, when you get older, you can still pull the hat off, and the hat can actually go out later because it's usually white and it accents it, because golf shirts are wild. Yes. Golf shirts have...
You buy Sunday swagger?
No, I don't have a Sunday swagger.
Do you like wearing crazy shit when you go? Not crazy.
Like loud shit?
Not loud. Like I go on Sunday swagger.
Okay.
And just look at their shirts. They're stretchable.
Yeah.
And they're very comfortable. And they have hats, but I don't. Their hats fit weird. But Sunday swagger has a lot of shirts that are just different.
Yeah.
Like you'll know what I'm talking about when you go.
I love the golf hats with the snapback that are white, that have a little accent. You match it with the shirt, and now I'm starting to love different. I just got Air Max 1 with the lime green golf shoes.
Okay, so here's the thing. What's your handicap?
I'm an 18.
Okay, so I'm an 11 to a 12.
Okay.
And I've been hitting the shit out of the ball. So what happens is when you start getting really good at golf, you do want grip. And the problem with those sneakers, I've got like the Jordan 1 lows. Jordans itself, like insane grip. You'll tear up a fucking green with some of the Jordans I have. They're like spikes.
You mean they're good grip?
Great.
Okay.
But you'll start buying golf shoes or golf sneakers that have a better grip. So I'm going to put you on to golf. So Nike Air, I believe they're Nike Air, Infinity Zooms.
Okay.
The most comfortable. And they look like Air Max. They're basically an Air Max.
They're Air Max, but they stick?
Oh, they stick, man. They got a good grip. Yeah.
What's your favorite golf hat?
Anything 110.
So 110
I'll wear Ping. I'll wear Titleist. I'll wear TaylorMade.
Yeah.
I'll wear Barstool. As long as it's a 110 fit. The 110 fit, you can't beat it.
The 110 fitted.
Yeah, it's not. That's the only thing I wear, but it's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's breathable. It's a little stretchy. for this fucking big ass head of mine. It fits nice. It looks good. The brim is nice. I also don't like it when they have that wide ass brim.
No.
Going out there with a sun hat. It's
No,
like,
no. You can't have
Yeah,
the wide.
no.
I like a little bit of a bend, not too much. But like you said, like fit low crown fits the head. But this is the cool thing about the Yankee hat, and this is why in my mind the Yankee hat is the GOAT. Not just because Jay-Z said it and all that shit.
No, but I think the Yankee hat is one of them. I think if not the most recognizable logo in the world.
And here's the thing: as a Yankee fan, I will always have one or two brand new ones laying around.
Yes.
You go to the game. For me, here's when I buy. When do you buy a new hat? I buy it when there's any smudge, because these people that try. And can I say this?
Too sweaty.
This is gonna be unpopular.
You don't wash your hats, do you?
That's what I was gonna say. This is gonna be unpopular, guys. There's certain hats that you could scrub, like with something like with a brush. Like there's certain like rough material.
Get the eraser sponge.
Yeah, for
Mr. Clean or whatever it
golf
is.
hats could be cleaned a little bit.
Yes.
But you can't wash a nice fitted.
My wife threw my hat in the wash. We almost fought. She goes, no, but they make the crown that you put it on. You put it in the dishwasher. So I said, okay, show me how that works.
Yeah.
So she put it on. She put it in the dishwasher. Came out. She goes, look, it's clean. I took it. I threw it outside. I said, that's a bad hat now. I said, this thing gets wet. It's cardboard. It looks like paper mache.
My wife.
Then it goes like this. There's like I have 4 bends in one brim.
My wife threw one of my old Yankee hats to the thing. It shrunk. It looked like a doll hat. I was like, I couldn't
Put this on my rearview mirror next to my shoes from when I was 2.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of hats, you remember this is nostalgia. Remember the little Yankee helmet you get with the ice cream? Yeah.
The Sunday.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember seeing those in my grandmother's house when I was a little kid.
Yes.
The
They
Sunday,
never threw
the
shit
ice
away.
cream. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
No, my grandmother kept.
My grandmother served peanuts with it.
You want to
Come over to the house. There's a fucking. She never watched the Yankee game, but she's got a Yankee helmet with peanuts.
now? Here's how I know why I'm nuts and why I know that I got to match my card. Do you know what my grandmother, rest her soul, my Greek grandmother, because my mother's 100% Greek.
Oh, I didn't know that.
My mother's 100% Greek.
Okay.
My father's 100% Sicilian.
Okay.
My Greek grandma, my yaya, she saved, rolled up perfectly neat and in a container, the string that used to go around pizza boxes.
Why?
Do you know the pizza? Do you remember the string with the pizza boxes?
Yes, it was like
It was like almost candy cane.
It came on a big wheel,
And it was almost candy cane color. It was
Yeah,
it was
red
red and
stripes.
it was red and white
it's like
stripes.
the same string they use at the bakeries.
And you would
Yes.
and you would hold it. One
oh
day,
my God, you're right. The pizza pies came like that.
the pizza pies
They
came
go
with-
this way and then this way.
it
with
was
a knot
almost
in the
like
middle.
a gift, and you held it. Yeah.
Like you're like a big box of pastries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they were red and white. And I opened it, and I just saw all this like red and white string.
From
and
what?
she goes, oh yeah, that's from the pizza. She would carefully untie.
And keep it.
Yeah, dude. But that's old school shit. You know what my grandmother did, man? My grandmother used to sit, and she used to just have part of her day.
Right.
First of all, my grandfather was gone, rest his soul. And she would sit in the kitchen. She would get dressed, do her hair, the whole 9.
Right.
Nobody, not doing anything, no plans. She's watching fucking Golden Girls in 5 hours. She's no plans.
Nothing to do.
Hair up, the whole thing, hair, prideful,
Right.
dressing. Go to the kitchen, make herself breakfast. But she would sit and she would take her napkins and she would just fold the napkins into triangles and
Right.
neatly do that. And then everything. And you look and you're like, we're such pieces of shit right now. Dude, if I got nothing to do, I look like I just came out of an insane asylum. If I have nothing to do for 3 days, you're going to be like, is he okay? I got sweatpants all on the floor. I'm in bed.
Dude,
My dog looks at me like
I
this.
had 3 days that I didn't shave, and I always shave. Like, this is a lot for me. And I remember I came downstairs, and I've got how many kids you have?
2.
Okay, they'll love this. Go to bigblanketcompany.com.
Big blanket company. Oh, I know what you're talking
Buy
about.
yourself a hideaway hoodie.
Yeah.
Yo, my thing comes down to my ankles. It's a big ass hoodie with a hood with eye flappers. The thing's the most comfortable thing in the world. It's like terry cloth, right?
Oh,
warm.
Oh,
I'm
man.
5'6" on a good day. So what I do is I put my feet inside and I flip
Wrap
the thing
it.
underneath. Now I look like I'm in like a basket. I had that thing on for 3 days. I showered, but I didn't shave. My wife goes, "You look like a homeless monk.
Oh,
what are
that's-
you
you do-
doing?
oh, that's
Your
good."
hair is growing in, and my beard doesn't grow like a nice full beard. It grows in patches."
Okay.
She goes, "Your beard looks confused, and you look like a homeless monk." I'm the same way, dude. When I don't do anything, my hair is all over
Oh.
the place. I don't have a lot of hair to have all over the place, but it looks like I need to line up right away.
Yeah, dude.
2 days I'm not doing anything. I look homeless.
Dude, our
Stains on my pants. I'm eating chips. I'm like this on the couch. I got my fingerprints going up like Freddy Krueger just like grabbed my thigh. I'm the same way.
No, dude, it's there was a
look how they
different pride.
flew. Look how they flew also.
Yeah.
Look at the airports in the 70s and look at them now.
Yeah.
People wearing slippers, going barefoot.
Oh,
My grandfather, my grandparents came here. They wore suits.
they wore suits to ball games, dude. They wore suits to ball games.
Nobody has pride.
Dude, they wore suits.
Including me. I have no pride when I'm home doing nothing.
Yeah, but when they get mad at us, be like, yeah, you did fight for this.
Yeah. You're
You
right.
know, you know what? You did fight for my feet up eating a fucking.
100%.
Why do I have? You went to one Yankee game. I got every ball cap that I'm never even going to, just because it matches my socks.
Oh, dude,
you know.
But it's sick when you like. My wife sent me a video the other day of I got to send it to you on IG. It's kind of sad, man. You got these kids and they're going, wait a minute. So they got a kid sitting down with a stereo and a whole bunch of cassette tapes. He's like, you're telling me you don't buy music now? You just pay a fee every month and you rent it, and then if you don't pay your membership, you lose all your music. And he's holding a cassette, Apple Music.
Yeah.
Right? And then they're like, you're telling me that people you just order food on an app and it comes to you and it drops at your door. You don't have to go pick it up. And then it keeps going down the line of what we do now that we never thought we'd do in the 90s. And it's like, the kid goes, my parents always told me not to talk to strangers, but now we're on social media, give a shitting about what strangers think
say,
of us.
yeah.
And we're talking to strangers that we'll never know. We're taking pictures of our children and posting it online. We're taking pictures, so people take pictures of their food before they eat it and then show a bunch of people what they're eating. And it's crazy how different life is today.
Yeah.
And listen, we're in our 40s. I'm gonna sound like this. Like I just did a video with my daughter, never in a million years, and I think it was gonna go viral. Sports Center posted it. I played sports all my life, never got on Sports Center. I put a video about my fucking daughter not being able to do a skip it. Remember skip it back in the day? Dude, 35 million views. Sports Center put it on. And I'm that dad. I'm like, look at you, you can't even do skip it. And we're laughing. Yo, people are like, young kids, why are you berating your daughter?
Wow.
I'm like, berating her. She's laughing. Don't talk to your daughter like that. You're gonna knock her self-esteem down. No, it's the opposite. Your parents my parents spoke to me like that. I'm confident.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what anybody thinks.
Yeah.
You can't insult me more than my father did.
Yeah.
He built me for this shit.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and it's different. The mentality is different today, and everyone's pride is different.
And you're also not going, oh, you piece of shit, you can't.
No.
Like you don't look. Nobody looks at their kids going, how come you? It's almost like you better come on now. Let's let's.
Now
get
she
it.
mastered it. I came home the other day. She's like, "Yo, Dad, watch this," and she knew the song. She's like, "Skip it, skip it," and I'm like, "Where did you learn the song?" And she's like, "I got it." So I'm like, "All right, come outside." I'm like, "Here's the next thing I'm teaching you to do." My wife goes, who the fuck buys a pogo stick? I go, I can't believe they still had them. And I'm outside bouncing around like a fat 45-year-old that's probably going to go through my mother-in-law's concrete. And I'm like, play with this.
Yeah.
You know, I want to get my son a go-kart.
Yeah.
She's like, no, he's going to hurt himself. Good. Good, let him
He's
hurt
gonna
himself.
learn.
Let him hurt. Go-kart, pogo stick, be outside. I'm about to get him lawn darts.
All right,
And
let's
just
not
have
get
him
crazy.
Chuck lawn dart. Do a hula hoop while you throw up a lawn dart, and I want you to be rocking a glowworm in your hand, and then make your name out of a fucking starlight.
You know what I used to do this joke about? It reminded me. I used to do a joke about this, and I just stopped. I was such a young comic with no experience, but I thought about it. Like, they hand out, like on Bat Day.
Yeah.
You know how nuts Bat Day is. If you really think they're
Dude, a
handing out
miniature wooden bat.
They're handing out 18,000 bats to people before they start drinking.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore, right?
They do they have a bat day, but they're not the big bats. You know,
right.
back in the day,
They were
back in the
full-size
day,
bats.
they were full size bats.
I mean, my boy.
That's
My boy had a
nuts.
Honda Civic, and in the little crease of his seat, we got into a fight. We were like kids from Pelham one time. He took out the bat that they give you at Yankee Stadium. He's like, yeah, these motherfuckers want to fight.
Who said that?
I go, I was mad. I go, yo, my man, didn't even invite me to the game. You got a souvenir? He goes, no, my uncle gave me this. I use it as a beat me stick. And they were using they were wooden miniature bats like this big.
I used to have one on the side of my car in case something happened.
That's what he had. He had it right in the side of his Civic. He had a navy blue Yankee Bat Day bat.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't fight with that.
No.
And he's like, "Oh, it's not autographed or anything."
But you can't.
It's not memorabilia.
He's throwing Don Mattingly baseballs.
He just fucked me up with a bobblehead.
Yo, I threw something through the window, but it was my Don Mattingly. I gotta go back and get it.
We gotta go back to that kid's house, bro.
That'd be a funny
Fucking
scene.
Ken Griffey rookie ball I just threw through his windshield.
I grabbed the wrong one. No, this is making me want to buy a ball cap, but I can't really get one other than. Let me ask you this: if you were gonna buy a cap right now, other than golf, because I'm gonna go buy. That's my thing for this year.
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy
110 Flex.
I'm gonna buy three to four. I'm gonna buy 3 to 4 new golf hats for this.
Bro, we'll
season.
golf together too.
100%.
I'm always in Harrison. Monday through Friday, I'm there maybe 2-3 days a week.
100%. We'll take a picture with tipping our hats. But if you were gonna buy a hat, well, what hat would you buy right now if it wasn't golf? You had to go baseball.
Besides Yankee, because Yankees a giveaway.
You know, it's a nice hat though. The Knicks too.
Knicks so I have a Knicks snapback, black and white hat.
Ooh, the
beautiful
Knicks,
white logo with
Knicks
the black.
Snapback is nice.
Very nice. I like a Baltimore Ravens hat.
Ooh,
I like the Ravens logo.
The Ravens. You know,
Ravens and Royals, but I think Royals is too close to Dodgers. If I had the choice, I'm going Dodgers.
I was just gonna say, I hate to say this because they're winning so much.
Yeah.
The Dodger hat's classic, dude.
It's beautiful.
The Dodger hat is basically the West Coast Yankee hat.
Dude, that is such a fucking great statement. That's the West Coast Yankee hat, 100%. And now I'm thinking, this is the sickness that we both have with sneakers. I'm going, oh, Dodgers hat. I just got those Air Max 90s with the blue and the air bubble and the royal blue. I'm gonna with a white T-shirt.
And I'm going to go to Lexus and get the blue. Guys, this is so much fun, man. Dude, thank you for being here.
Anytime, dude. I love it.
Please, definitely plug your shit, man.
Yeah, RodiaComedy.com for all my tickets. And then I'm on IG, Rodia Comedy, YouTube, Rodia Comedy, and then Anthony Rodia Comedy on Facebook.
This guy's working, man.
Thank you, brother.
This guy's working, man. And you know what? It's only, trust me, man. We'll talk after. But, guys, I'm going to be going to, what do we have? We have Detroit. We're going to Detroit in April. We have Hartford, Connecticut coming up. We have Jersey coming up. More dates are being added to paulvirzi.com. And I'm also on punchup.live/paulvirzi. So they'll have my dates on there. We're adding stuff. Guys, please subscribe to the Paul's Best podcast. Rate and review the show. The more reviews and the more comments and stuff, it lifts the show to the top. You get it Apple and Spotify and all that. Want to shout out to Big Money Players, the network. Want to shout out to iHeart. And go to paulvirzi.com for all my dates. And guys, please hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel. And we will see Anthony. Check him out. Thank you so much. Go get yourself a classic. Go get yourself a classic Yankee hat.
Make sure you match the interior to your Oldsmobile, to your sneakers, you sick bastard.
We'll see you guys next time.